Haynes, Coach talked yesterday about, when you get in the red zone, you need to score more touchdowns. What are you seeing that has prevented that on certain occasions when you get down there?
I mean, really just us, executing and being able to strain, and whether it's executing on making a throw. When it happens in the red zone, you're going to have an extra hat. You're going to have to run through somebody, and like I said, straining, and whether it's blocking, running, catching, stuff like that. It's just executing and finding a way and the willpower to get the job done.
On that note, have you found guys maybe pressing too much when you get down there, maybe overthinking it, almost like a golf shot sort of situation?
Not really. And if they do, I feel like we did a really good job of talking about it this week and moving on from that, and just it's all about just having fun, just being in the moment. If you're worried about all the other stuff and looking at the scoreboard and all that's what's going to happen. But if you take it every play, like one play at a time, and manage it from there, and execute that one play, and everything else would be fine, and not looking at the scoreboard. And that's the biggest thing that we've had over this bye week.
Helps.
Coach, you talked yesterday about Boston College on film. Really doesn't look like what their record is. What kind of you seen from them, and kind of how tough is their defense?
Oh, the same thing. They definitely better than what the record shows. They have a bunch of talent. They give you a lot of issues defensively in what they do scheme wise. So like I said, we're going to have to be on all our P's and Q's going into this game, and being able to communicate and execute plays, whether it's normal down and distance or converting on third down or even in the red zone. Touchdowns over field goals in the red zone.
Haynes, obviously I know this is game week, but I did want to ask you, what was your point of emphasis during the bye week? Or some things like you kind of just hit on maybe even with the team?
Kind of like I said earlier, just being in the moment. Not really pressing it and not looking at the outside noises, because at the end of the day, like I was saying earlier, like the scoreboard or the time that's left, that's really that's all outside noises. As long as you execute the play that's going on right now and being in the moment, you're going to be fine. And that also allow you to have fun and just playing with the boys.
Do you sense that your teammates are excited and anxious to get back out there again and go 1-0 this week?
Oh, for sure. Every single one of us, kind of still have that bad taste in our mouth from the last time that we played. So we've had a long week and a long time to think about it, and I feel like we're all excited and ready to go showcase what we've been working on and overcome what's happened.
Tell me about your relationship with Joe at guard and what he's meant to you and blocking for you and being a teammate all these years.
I mean, me and the relationship with Joe is pretty good. We used to be roommates about a year ago, and then I think he moved out and with his girlfriend now. But other than that, we're really close, and Joe means a lot to me, and the time that I've been through here, Joe hadn't changed. He's consistent. He's him. You know what you're going to get out of him. Like I said, he's a tremendous teammate, tremendous player as well. And like I said, he's consistent. You can count on him. You know what you're going to get out of him.
Alex.
I know you guys are not focused on the college football rankings and that kind of stuff, but it seems like the ACC is not getting a whole lot of respect. You've played in the SEC and the ACC. Kind of talk about the league, and is it that much different from other leagues? Kind of talk about how tough the ACC is. Kind of give them a little more respect.
I mean, the last 3 or 4 weekends shows you how tough the ACC is. Anybody can win. What Miami's been through. I mean, they're playing on the road and they lose to SMU, and who else did they lose to? Yeah.
And Cal.
And then you go over there. Now you had Louisville. Now you had Virginia lost. It's hard to play in the ACC on the road. And people don't really, I guess you say, like you said, they overlook it. They don't really take that into account and give us I guess the whole conference the credit that's happened, because I mean you've seen what's happened, like when we go on the road, like how tough the opposing team plays, and you know it happened to us the last time we didn't come out and we weren't perfect, and it cost us, and you know, to win that game we're probably going to have to be perfect, and that's what happens. And it's just like I said, it's hard to play on the road against great environments and great scrappy teams that we've played so far.
After the last game, you told us, you know, that the team could go in two different directions. When you guys got together again on Sunday, what did you find out from your teammates and what were you hearing?
I mean, it's all good news, you know. Really everybody's still focused on one common goal. It wasn't really a lot of, like, you know, blaming and separation going on. It was everybody just kind of, you know, stuck together, and, you know, hey, we're going to find a way to get the job done. Everything is still in front of us. We control our destiny, and all we got to do is do what we do and execute and win.
Do you care about playing in cold weather, hot weather? Do you have a preference?
I mean, not really, but I mean, it's always, I guess you'd say the body feels a little better in the warm weather. But you know, at the end of the day, I just love playing football. Whether, you know, like Coach said, it could be on Piedmont Park. I don't care, as long as I'm playing football, I'm good. So.
Anything else for Haynes? Haynes, appreciate you.